He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Striding in for Oakland, Freddie Freeman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bellinger at second. Martinez is over at first with 1 away. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat. They can go deep.
First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
The 3-1 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with the slider for a strike. Now a move over to first. A runner at first with no outs here. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this batting.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Aaron Judge is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. In previous duels with DeGrom, he checks in here as a .323 batter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Now a throw over. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Pitch misses the throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Nolan Arenado is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. Looking up is Contreras.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
So one away here with the bases empty.
Batting
And
fifth,
in next, it'll be the perennial
third baseman,
MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
Arenado.
First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Digging in now, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Freeman is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium. It's the Yankees 3 and the A's nothing. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, number 44, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Jose Altuve would be next. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the 2nd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Well, I'm
excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Outside and low, 3-0. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The center fielder, number 27.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Runner.
There goes Bregman off of first. Pitches a called strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Judge. who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And now Bryce Harper. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He'll come to the plate with it, and not in time as the run scores. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
You look in the dugout, you could tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
3-2 pitch is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2. Pause, and the 0-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Boy, D'Lo, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
4 runs here in this half inning. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
That's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And the count will be full. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Past battles with Scherzer. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. High in the air out to center field. Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. 1 gone for the A's here in the third. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A's. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs. And a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Fans, don't forget, you can follow all things baseball with MLB at Bat, the #1 app for live baseball. Stay connected to every pitch with highlights, replay reviews, scores, live radio broadcasts, and more. Get the At Bat app for your smartphone or tablet. Visit MLB.com for details.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Edwin Diaz is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Edwin Diaz.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and the next at bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, Devo, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're constantly trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Sanchez leads off first with one away. Chuano now. Drilled to first. Played on the backhand. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First things first, here's a throw over. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate, Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something up.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. But they're stepping up now, Cody Bellinger, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. J.D. Martinez will be next. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 3-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Martinez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Into the box, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Up top, it's 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Peter Alonso will be next. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Martinez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Now the A's designated hitter, number 44, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors. So stepping in, Aaron Judge. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Here it is. The 3-0 is taken. Strike 1. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Standing in now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The 1-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another.
He might have thought he was over the hump when he retired with 3- and 4-hole hitters, but the 5-hole hitter said not so fast. Any of these middle-of-the-order guys can burn you, and he sure did right there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-1 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Gallo. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Joey Gallo.
He's set and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez in the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Gallo stands at second with no outs. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Nate Jones gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Eight runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
1-0 the count. Two out with the man at first. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one. And now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Scherzer's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Cody Bellinger.
In now, Cody Bellinger. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Acuna, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The center fielder, Mike.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
1-1. Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. Safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpire umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 catches the zone at the knees for a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper. Career numbers against Nate Jones. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. To 2-2 now. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
The first baseman, number 20.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Standing in, number 44. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Alonso gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Count is 1.
None out, runners at first and second. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve. No balls and 1 strike. (0-1), here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Shohei Ohtani will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from second. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it an 8-3 ball game. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Standing in now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Nipped the corner. 2-2. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich is under it. And that retires the side. Shohei Ohtani will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. Career numbers against Nate Jones. He's 1 for 5. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Clips it behind his back. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Roberto Osuna takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Yasmani Grandal is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Yasmani Grandal.
Two out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Martinez is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Next up for the A's, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly one away. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. Gallo on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
1 strike now from Cole. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. Next for New York, Alex Bregman. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, he's 1 for 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did that.
From the stretch, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
2-1.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. There's ball 4. Standing in, Mike Trout 0 for 2 for him to this point. After the walk, a quick check on first. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Oh, and 1, here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Yelich, base runner at first with 1 out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead it by a count of 8-3.
Leading off for the Athletics, the first baseman, number 20.
Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. And it's quickly 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Misses, ball 2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
This is foul right side. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in and looking for more, number 44. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Trevor Story.
James Paxton gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Ready for another chance? Trevor Story. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
To 1-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting. Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity. Go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Yasmani Grandal is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Altuve stands at second with 2 gone. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Altuve blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Blake Trinan comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. In now, Ronald Acuna. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Oakland. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League wildcard game.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 and on base. The winning pitcher is Max Scherzer. The loss goes to Jacob deGrom. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes.
To bring you down, those jealous